What's up everyone, Audrey Drake here, and we're going to take a look at the brand new trailer for the next generation of Pokemon games, Pokemon X and Pokemon Y.
Woo!
Yeah, and with me, as you can hear, is my wingman, the main man behind the Daily Fix, Jonathan Rigg.
That's right, I'm here just to help out and kind of, just in the background. She's really the professional here, but I am a big Pokemon fan, big Nintendo fan, so I'm excited for this.
I'm the Pokemaster, if you will, but let's get started. As you can see, first thing we're greeted with is everyone's favorite little yellow mouse of electricity, Pikachu.
Indeed. Now, no confirmation on whether this is actually Ash's Pikachu, but as we can see here, Apocalypse 2013, we were a little bit too early.
Yeah, I think we'll end up surviving that one. It is a pretty powerful electric attack, though. Now, what we have here, boom.
Bingo, boom.
First glimpse of the trainer, the male trainer.
And three-dimensional graphics.
Yeah, this is the first core Pokemon game to have fully 3D graphics, and not gonna lie, it looks pretty slick.
Yeah, no sprites in sight. Big sprite fan, love old school graphics, but it's really nice to see them pushing forward.
Yeah, and the game's for the 3DS, it's the first one, so it should be pretty interesting to see what they do with Street Pass, Spot Pass, and all of that.
Yeah, you can see he's kind of got on like sunglasses and stuff. Now that leads me to believe maybe we'll be able to customize our characters here, but no direct confirmation of that in the trailer or anything like that. But I see those and I think, man, that looks like I could swap that out.
Yeah, and there you can see his little bag where he's going to keep his Pokedex and Pokeballs and all manner of Pokemon merchandise. Now, right here, we see Route 3, which is probably early on in the game, and again, another glimpse of the beautiful 3D graphics. You can see the people sort of standing off in the distance waiting to challenge him. You can see a town and probably the Pokemon Center off to the left. And
so definitely we're not moving away from the core mechanics of Pokemon. This is still very much Pokemon. We see grass to run through in order for, little creatures to run out at you. Just like always, it's not going to be any different. You're still going to walk up and they're probably going to go bing, a little exclamation point's going to pop over their head and they're going to go right after you.
Yeah, it's a fresh coat of paint, a brand new visual presentation, but it's still, if based on what we've seen, it looks like it's still going to be the same core gameplay we all know and love. And here we have Tarzan in Pokemon confirmed. But yeah, look, he's swinging through the forest.
So yeah,
so you can see the little footprints, which are the points where he can swing from.
This is definitely something we've never done in Pokemon before, so we can tell this is going to be not only in 3 dimensions, but it's going to have more action than ever before, which is really exciting for me.
Yeah, and he's also, you can tell that he's sort of on a lair there, like he's climbing up and around this sort of tree fort thing, so it looks like we're gonna have some pretty dynamic locations in this game.
And next up we see, boom, the female trainer this time around, most likely. Yeah, not really much to say here, other than cute design.
And look at the pretty flowers she's running through. Another first for the series. A lot more detail here. The trees, the sparkling water. It's just...
Definitely.
This is more detail than we've ever seen in a core Pokemon game.
Flowers are no longer just 4 little square pixels kind of bouncing at 2 frames per second, so nice to see. Let's
go back to that.
We've got roller skating.
Roller skating past the Eiffel Tower?
Yes, there is the Eiffel Tower in Pokemon now.
Confirmed.
Pokemon is on Earth. Here it is. This is Paris. Okay, anyway, so we have roller skating, it looks like, of some kind.
Yeah, this will likely replace the bike. We don't know that for sure. The bike still might make an appearance, but we know we have walking, we know we have running from the last shot we saw, and now it looks like he's for sure rollerblading.
Yeah, any Mega Man Battle Network fans in the house are thinking, oh my god, they ripped that from Battle Network. But that's probably like 4 people. One of them is me.
Yeah, and if we go, and me too, actually. And if we go forward, boom, we'll see the girl trainer running from a giant Pokemon mansion.
Yes.
Probably not the same from the first game.
If you take it back a second, you can see like little Dratini gargoyles there. That is detail you just couldn't have before. There's also
and you see that big statue. It's hard to see what's there. It looks like maybe a Palpitoad, maybe a Golurk, maybe a Pawniard, hard to say. But yeah, more glorious Pokemon on show.
Totally.
Here's a desert area. Obviously, we don't know what that is in the distance. Probably something you're going to go explore, maybe find a legendary Pokemon or 2.
It's neat to see that they're doing something different with the art style this time around. Because like that kind of dome structure is something you might have seen in the cartoon, but in the games they could never fit in something that descriptive. But it's just really cool to see that.
Oh yeah. And behold, the 3 new starters. Boom. First we have Chespin, which is the grass type, and he's a little... How would you classify him?
He has a hat.
He has a hat. He does. A little grass hat, and he's like a chipmunk dude. Yeah.
Got kind of like mole feet. I don't know. We don't know what this guy is.
I'll be honest, I'm a little apprehensive about little Chespin here, but you know what? I didn't like Oshawott when I first saw him, and now he's one of my all-time favorites, so I'm going to keep an open mind about this one.
Indeed.
Yeah, but as you can see, he's the grass starter. And here, actually...
Yeah, that's really important. Let's take that back.
Yeah, before we move on to the other starters...
Oh my god, what is that? We see actual attacks actually hitting Pokemon and them actually suffering pain as though they would in real life.
Yeah, not only that, but look at the dynamic camera angles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, battles are not just going to be two Pokemon just standing there not doing anything anymore. It's finally, they're going to actually fight each other. Exciting stuff.
And look, you see the camera, it's not just stuck behind the trainer's Pokemon, it's moving all around. It's zooming in on him, it's going all around. It's going to be customized for the attack, it looks like. And like you said, the attacks, they're more detailed and realistic than ever. Up next is the Fire Starter, a Firefox, if you will. This little guy's called Finnegan. And he's going to give Vulpix a run for his money, it looks like.
Yeah, definitely.
It is going after Curlia and Munchlax. And finally, our last starter, Water. This shows that it's...
Definitely my choice.
Froakie. He's a little water frog. So yeah, it looks like they're going to keep the grass, fire, water tradition going with this one.
Definitely. Isn't
at that
this
guy.
Actually the second frog Pokemon that we have? A water frog? Wasn't Swampert? Couldn't you say he's a water frog?
You could. You could technically say Poliwag too.
Yeah, so we've had a lot of water frogs already, so they're clearly saying, we're not...
Yeah,
exactly. They're admitting to that a little here.
I mean, come on, guys. They've been doing this a long time. Yeah, get another look of more dynamic camera angles.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, here we have...
kind of Zelda-style forest or something?
Yeah, two of the trainers running through a forest. You can see the sun coming through the leaves, and it's really pretty here. One interesting thing is you see this female person following the main trainer. We don't know if that's one of the customized characters and they're playing co-op with someone.
Yeah, it definitely looks like they're running right behind them.
Yeah, they're running right behind them, so maybe they're playing co-op, or maybe it's one of those parts where you team up with someone to go through a forest or cave. We don't know, but it is interesting in it.
Definitely.
And if, like you were saying earlier, if that is the trainer, then it looks like you can customize their outfits, because she's got little sandals on.
Yep.
And we all know that guy, but interesting to note, as you can see, it looks like this won't just be like Black and White, just limited to the new Pokemon. This is going to have Pokemon from all generations.
Yes, definitely. And that Professor? Is that the... Oh, maybe not? Not the Professor?
It might be the Professor. It might be just a character. But more interestingly, what's going on with this magical room? Watch it go. I don't know if that has something to do with the Dream World. Watch it one more time. But you can see they're like in outer space with these little...
I don't even know what that is.
Actually, with those little statues there on either side.
I don't do enough drugs to understand this.
So this might be a gym, psychic gym or something. We don't know, but it's this room stuck in the middle of the universe, and then it comes together. That guy might be the guy who gives you water at the start of a gym battle. Who knows? But it's kind of cool.
Okay.
More battle. This could be just an area you're going through, could be another gym, but all we know is
I'm thinking definite gym here.
Yeah.
Looks like some kind of electric web you just landed in. I mean, definitely going psychedelic here in this latest Pokemon entry here,
he's jumping on it. You can see sort of a tree house or something in the background. You can see logs strewn together, some grass with water on it. Don't know what this is, but it's kind of cool. It's pretty fun. Oh, and we already mentioned the trainer earlier, but just take a moment here to appreciate how humanoid he is with the long legs and arms. That's a first for the series. Got some more
battles.
Battle
They're clearly showing off that's a big thing for this.
Holy goodness. If this is a gym, this might be the most epic gym yet, but
it's
I
like
don't...
Bowser's gym or something?
Yeah, this could just be Elite Four or just something cool, but this is really epic.
Yeah, they're taking it a lot further than they've ever gone before.
Yeah, Pokemon Black and White 2 already took some big steps in that direction, but this is only taking it further.
Definitely bringing the epic.
And boom, this is no longer gameplay footage right here, but we have a glimpse at our mascot legendaries for the game.
Yes, X and Y.
X and Y. Now
not exclusive to boys and girls.
No, anyone can get any. But as you can see there, that is going to be likely the mascot Pokemon for Y. If you take a look at the logo, it looks exactly like that. The
Yeah.
tip, the wings, and everything.
It's
So
pretty clear.
I don't know if he's going to be called Y, but that's what he is.
I'm gonna catch him. That's all I know.
Yeah. And that guy, he looks like a Y too, but if he spread his legs, he'd be an X. And his
Yeah,
antlers look exactly like in the X logo.
Definitely.
So those are the new
Not
legendaries.
really much to say, but very cool looking.
Yeah. Yep, see, you can see the logos here to compare to the legendaries.
Bingo, bingo.
The antlers, the wings. And that is everything we picked out of the new Pokemon X and Y trailer. It's
Maybe
exciting
everything
stuff.
you picked out of it.
Oh, okay.
I've got my whole own like cachet of
Okay,
stuff.
you already know all
I'm
the
gonna be
team
leaking it out
numbers
to all
for the
my
gym
Twitter
leaders.
members.
All right,
It's gonna
well,
be nuts.
keep an eye on your Twitter in the coming days. But anyway, we should have more official information coming out in the next few weeks and months. And as always, for all things Pokemon, keep it here on IGN.
Later, dudes.
See ya.